guys, welcome to my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and share. And also, please don't forget to like. It truly helps our channel. Happy reading!
Hey everyone, this is chapter 96 and let's start reading. Okay, so he she plans to look for the girl, right? That her mother wanted to blind date to his brother. I'm sorry, I didn't notice you behind me. It's okay. Why does this girl look familiar? You look very young. Are you being forced to go on blind dates by your family at such a young age? Oh, she's the girl who fighted with her brother earlier. And look at the animal or the cartoon on her jacket. That's exactly the description that her mother says. Too bad the men who came for blind dates today don't seem that great. Long hair. So this is a description of Yao Yao's mother. Long hair, pretty, yellow jacket, cartoon brooch. What a coincidence. Isn't this a person mom wants to introduce to Ting Roy? Yeah, and that's the girl you fighted earlier. I think the guy wearing glasses and a suit, the one who looks sophisticated, isn't too bad. Haven't you noticed him? You mean him? You're too naive. Can't you see? He's not picky at all and speaks with any woman who approaches him. He is, without a doubt, a playboy. Indeed. Right? I won't accept such a scumbag even if he is gifted to me for free. I just remembered I have something to do, so I'll go now. And the brother. A playboy sister. That's just sounds so cheap. And that's why she's going to leave her brother. I knew she looked familiar. Wasn't that Lucky's sister? What was I discussing with her just now? Trashy playboy, he ruined my first encounter with Lucky's sister. Psycho. Now, how are we going to discuss this with his mother now? A fancy restaurant. Okay, what do we have here at the fancy restaurant? Tingro, I didn't bring any money. Oh yeah, I was really expecting that her whole family is poor. This place looks expensive. Without him knowing that they're really that much money. Wealthy. I have money. Welcome. Restaurant manager. Doesn't she realize that her brother is an artist, a singer, so of course they have money and other brothers were well known. So it only means that they've earned enough. Isn't this the man who delivered food to us several times before? He has become the manager and delivery guy. Oh, so this restaurant, they own this for sure. Hello, mister. You seem to be doing well. It's all thanks to my boss' support. Would you two like a private room or a table in the main hall? Of course, he was so courteous. This is the boss's. A private room, please. Main hall. Of course, private room would be paying extra, right? And main hall is just an ordinary one, so it will be for free. All right, the main hall it is them. I suddenly remembered that the private rooms hadn't been cleaned yet. Of course, you're going to side the princess of the family. Hmm, the private rooms haven't been cleaned. My dad must have given instructions. Since Yao returned, we biological sons have been treated like we were adopted from the streets. So it's really owned by their family. So I wonder how many chains of businesses that does they have. Well, we will know more if we continue reading. Please follow me. That was close. I almost called her Miss Yao. Those two came after us and they don't seem to have a reservation. So how come they get to go in first? Yeah, and why could they choose between a private room and the main hall, but we can't? Your restaurant is way too arrogant and biased. Oh, if you only knew. They were the daughter. If your father was also our boss, we would certainly accept make an exception for you too. Bullseye. They're speechless. Tingrai, don't you think the service at this restaurant is too bit too much? Feels strange. Of course, you were all special. You were the children of the boss, so you're boss too. This is normal. You do know that this restaurant belongs to our family, don't you? Oh my gosh, a slip of a tongue. Of course, Yao Yao didn't know. What did you say? I think I might have misheard. Whose family owns this restaurant? This restaurant is owned by our whole family. So our family is very wealthy? Of course you should. Just moderately wealthy, I think. Maybe a little better than your average publicly traded company. I'm not really sure either. Even him is not sure. Seriously? Seeing Yo-Yo's reaction, could it be that mom and dad haven't told her about their family situation yet? Yep, they didn't told her. That's why he's always shocked every time you provided her wealth. Dad, Dad, how wealthy is our family exactly? Yo-Yo wants to know. Just tell her we don't have much money. We told her before that our family isn't well off. You better not mention our family's wealth in front of your sister, or else you're in a big trouble. But too late. She'll already know. Yo, if I told you that I was just posting earlier, would you believe me? You take me for a fool. You know, men always like to talk big. Of course, she's a genius one, so he could understand. I noticed when we were ordering just now that the prices here are not cheap at all. From the looks of it, our family isn't just averagely wealthy. Why are you here? And who's talking? What, is your family so poor now that you have to come out here to work as a waitress? Does she look like a waitress? She looks so pretty, duh. So stupid this woman is. If you only knew how wealthy their family is, you'll be shocked. Anyway, that's the end of this chapter. Let's jump on to the next one. Chapter 97, and let's continue reading. The minimum you would spend at this restaurant would be in the thousands. And even I had to go to quite a bit of trouble to obtain a reservation. So she always thought that she's the only wealthy person in this world. This woman here. I don't believe that this broad can afford this place, so she could only be here as a waitress. How dare she call the young lady of our family a waitress? That's too much. Of course, the manager would be angry for that. This is normal. You do know that this restaurant belongs to our family, don't you? Yeah, our whole family is really poor. So poor that it feels like the only thing we have left is money. Don't put on airs. Then if you are poor, after all, this pretentious act cost money too. Yes, you make a good point. Nodding her head. Why is this foster daughter of mine acting so strange today? Haven't you realized things now? Well, good. It's best if you know your place. Don't mention that you know me, understand? We'll see what will happen to you next. Ah! Okay, I wonder what happened. Miss, do you have any instructions? It says that they've done something with the foster mother, huh? No. They avenge her. this these workers. So we really can see that they're really loyal with their family, huh? What bad luck. I can't believe I slipped and fell in the restroom. It really hurts. Good for you. Serves you right. I went a lot of trouble to reserve a private booth in this restaurant today for a gathering with some upper class ladies. I can't let these minor mishaps delay me. So who was this opera ladies you're referring? Mrs. Liu, don't you say you were a member here? Then why did the manager of the restaurant say our reservation was successful and ask us to leave? How can that be? I still have the next message confirming the reservation. When we first arrived, your wait staff already checked and verified before letting us in. Oh, they were kicked out. Serves you right. Look, the text message is still here. I'm sorry, but this message has expired. Expired? Also, your membership doesn't meet the standards of our restaurant, so it has been cancelled. Cancelled? What? How can my membership not met the standards? Why was it cancelled? It's because of your attitude toward our young lady just now. I'm sorry, but please find another restaurant to dine in. Sorry, girl. These two ladies come from more influential families than the Liu family. It wasn't easy to invite them out for a meal. If we really get kicked out like this, it would be so embarrassing. Are they really influential? Influential than Yao Yao's family? So this is how your restaurant treats guests? Believe it or not, I'll call and complain about you right now. Please do. Well, you thought you can scare them? Don't you know that we what? Scaring them out? Sorry, dear, but you can't. Hold on. Wasn't that brought here to work as a waitress? Why is she sitting over there? And isn't that the second son of the Hu family, the one who's a lawyer? Your restaurant is truly interesting. You'd rather entertain pretentious fakers with no money while driving away real customers who came here to eat. Oh, girl, if you only knew. I think from now on, our restaurant will no longer welcome you. Please leave as soon as possible. Of course, he can say it out loud that that's the children of our boss. Misu is almost done with her meal. I need to hurry over to serve them fruits for dessert. Stop. If you don't give me a reasonable explanation, I won't let this matter go to die. Oh, just tell her. Do you know who they are? Now, the scary thing here, it's going to slap her face. That's her boss, son, and daughter. Oh, now he knows. She knows. She knows that they were the son and daughter of the owner. By bullying our young lady and you're disrespecting our restaurant, not directly throwing you out is already the last bit of courtesy from our restaurant. That's impossible. The Hu family is so poor. Well, that's what you thought. That's what you thought that they were poor, but actually it's not. How could they possibly have ties with this restaurant, which belongs to a global top 100 company? What? So it means that they're really wealthy? Honestly, we only came because you said you managed to get a reservation at this restaurant, but you ended up embarrassing us. Precisely. And you even offended them. Let's just go. Now it seems that she is enlightened. Xiao Hu. Is the Hu family rich? I'm not sure. Hmm. You want to curry favor with the Hu family now that you find out they're rich? Ridiculous. So she knows. She knows, but why did she still come over to foster her family? Help me look into something. Well, let's see how it goes in the next coming chapter. So please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. See ya. Bye.
Thank you for reading with me, everyone. Until the next chapter. Bye.